Now we will continue with Z transform and ROC of infinite duration sequences. Okay. So infinite duration, as I told, okay, the sequence will consist of samples over infinite time. Okay, it exists over infinite time. In the first case, positive time exponential sequence. Okay, so I will write an example. X of n equal to a to the power n u of n. Positive time means what? N greater than 0. Okay, n greater than 0, all the samples are lying over there. So that is positive time. Negative time means n less than 0. Okay, u of n, you know it lies from 0 to infinity. So obviously you have positive time. What is example for negative time? U of minus n. Okay, u of minus n minus 1 will consider here. U of n 0 to infinity already have considered, okay, as positive time. So anything n less than 0. So u of minus n shifted by 1. So minus 1. Okay, so that will be your left, anything which is on the left side, that is negative time exponential sequence. Now for such a signal we are trying to find the Z transformed ROC. X of Z is equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n z to the power minus n, which is equal to summation n, okay, n equal to, I'll try to write minus infinity to plus infinity given sequence x, a to the power n u of n minus 1. And according to our knowledge, what is u of n? It is 1. 1 for what cases of n? It is 1 for n from 0 to infinity. Whatever from minus infinity to 0, u of n does not exist. So u of n is 0 from minus infinity to minus 1. So if you multiply those things 0 into with this, it will be 0 only. So u of n exists only from n equal to 0 to infinity, a to the power n with value, what is that value? 1 into z to the power minus n. Okay, so summation n equal to 0 to infinity a z inverse to the power n. Okay, this is a to the power n, z to the power minus n. So z inverse to the power n. So this now. So what is the formula summation n equal to 0 to infinity a to the power n? It is 1 divided by 1 minus a. What is, okay, this x of z is 1 divided by 1 minus a z inverse. Okay, the condition is for this a z inverse magnitude should be less than 1. Okay, when you write this formula, okay, for a z inverse less than 1. Now the above result x of z, which is 1 divided by 1 minus a z inverse, it converges if a z inverse less than 1. I told, okay, if it is greater than 1 for z, okay, values tending to infinity, you will get infinite value, and hence we are putting a condition that x of z holds good. This equation holds good when a z inverse less than 1. Okay, now this a z inverse less than 1, or you can also write it as magnitude of a by z less than 1. When you shift z here, a by z less than 1 or a less than z, or can I write it as magnitude of z greater than a, right? Magnitude of z greater than a. Okay, this is a fraction a by z. I will z you shift here, a less than z or z greater than a. Okay, so now if I try to plot the ROC, that is on the z plane, this thing, okay, check out here. I'll try to write the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, this is our z plane. Since z is a complex value, I will be having real part of z and imaginary part of z. Okay, so now you saw that what is your x of z? It is x of z is 1 divided by 1 minus a z inverse. For writing ROC, you should always have the denominator as 1 minus something. so that you can write this value should be less than 1. Always when you are writing ROC, this is my ROC. What is ROC? The region where your Z points lie. Okay, so you are telling that Z is greater than A, means what? You are telling that the values of Z lie which are greater than A. After A, the area where the Z points lie are after A. Okay, now what is this A? Will try to, if I write this, you will be able to easily guess how you can write it. Okay, now I have written 1 minus 1 divided by 1 minus A Z inverse, which you can write it as 1 divided by 1 minus A by Z. Z you take out here. So Z minus A, the denominator Z goes here. Z divided by Z minus A. So now I have written in terms of a fraction where the numerator indicates zeros, denominator indicates poles. Okay, on this Z plane, Z equal to 0, at origin you have a 0 numerator. Denominator is indicating poles, which is Z minus A equal to 0 or Z equal to A. Somewhere here you have the point. Okay, and what is your ROC telling? ROC is telling that the Z points lie greater than A. So always when you have this pole located on the Z plane, draw a circle. Okay, so the points of Z lie outside A. Z is greater than A, so you have to mark these things, shade it. Okay, tell that like this: outside this region your Z values exist. So this is region of convergence. Drawing this circle, Z plane is your ROC in terms of diagram, and in terms of equation is this. Okay, you can also write this here as ROC. Okay, so this is for a positive time exponential sequence. Now we will go for negative time exponential sequence.